Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Starfield. Okay, so we just got deputized, which is pretty dope. We got the Deadeye, like, hand cannon pistol, which is really neat. I've only shot it in this room here a little bit, just to kind of get a feel for it. I do like the physics of the bullets putting holes in the wall, and they don't, like, disappear over time either. They're just like, I just blew holes in this wall, and they're still there. That's pretty cool. So I got to get a feel for that, and when I shoot somebody in the face, because that's where it's going to be at, really, for me, is just, like, taking down some bad guys, or good guys, if I'm feeling a little dark myself. With this gun, it looks really cool. It is a common weapon though. It's not legendary, or what is it? Epic was the other one. I've also opted to switch from controller to mouse and keyboard because I do like the mouse and keyboard feel a lot, and it feels really natural in this game. The thing was, I always started this game out with the controller because I wasn't sure how everything would feel for that, but I got some good advice that I should probably use mouse and keyboard on the ground and then controller when we're in space and doing some combat in the ship. And I'm doing this mission where we just got deputized here on a kilo or whatever because I want to get the ship that we can get from here. And over the past few days, there has been a lot of talks about customizing ships and whatnot, and it'll be a while before I can do that because I'm not at that level and I don't have the perks unlocked.
Pay attention to what
But if I get this new ship, that'll give me some better practice to get better at that, and then I can get a feel for what it'll be like to make my own ship and prioritize the different features and whatnot. On top of that as well, this episode is going to be a little bit different in that I'm trying something a little different. So previously, I had recorded the playthrough episodes while on Twitch. So I was live streaming on Twitch, chatting with the chat every once in a while, periodically as they popped up and whatnot. This time around, instead of involving the chat, I've got someone who's going to be joining me, like, in actual verbal conversation through Discord. So right now I'm in Discord. I'm in a private channel with a buddy of mine, Michael, and he is in the chat with me now. And he's actually playing his own instance of Starfield right now. And he's going to basically be like a Cortana, as it were. He's much more knowledgeable about this sort of thing than I am because he's much further along. Because I think I'm only level 9, and so it's going to be a little bit before I catch up to him. So in the meantime, he's going to help me out. So he's going to play his own game, and then when I ask questions of him, he will jump in and provide me some much needed insight. Michael, say hello to the world.
Hello, world.
There you go. Also, too, I noticed that on mouse and keyboard, C is not crouch, so I assume it's probably control, but I don't really like that much. Let's see. Crouch. Apologize, we'll just look for invert off is all good. Controller hot swap, where is mouse sensitivity? I'm gonna move that to about a 6. Control, where is keybinds? Is it invert, fly, roll, look, aim? Oh, bindings, there we go. There's a separate thing. Controls and bindings are different. That's stupid. Throw grenade. Mouse 5. Activate E, reload. Power. I don't know what that means. I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to go ahead and do... Actually, I wonder... Yeah, I like that. Okay. Camera, jump, sprint, sneak. Yep, it is control. I'm going to do C on that. Hold to run. Interesting. We'll see how that works. I'm sure that's probably fine. Okay, so everything is looking good here. All right, I'm fine with everything else for the moment. We'll play around with this and see how it feels. Some other games that I have, C as crouch just feels better. But anyway, okay. Cool, that feels normal. All right, so we've got quests and other things that we're going to be doing. Wait, what did I just do? Why is he walking so slow that way? Oh, interesting. So I wonder if I do... Well, okay, there's one more. We got to change a couple things as well. Because now I realize we need to change our view. Activate, reload, power, hand scanner, flashlight. I don't care about any of that. Open data menu. Toggle point of view. Mouse 3. Yeah, I figured that was going to be it. Okay, so there's that. Sneak is C. That's not what I wanted. That's curious. Okay, so... Where was... Okay, let me look at this. Activate, reload, power, open data menu, toggle, jump, sprint, sneak. So is sneak crouching? Is that the same thing? That might be. Yeah, I guess. What's interesting is that he moves very slowly. Like, just by using WAS and D. If you shift, then he runs, and that makes sense. But I feel like there's an in-between somewhere with the controller, which is odd. And then I think... How do we... I think reload would be sheath. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we're slow. That's so weird. What is that? That's the last thing I want to figure out before we move on. Because I'm like, what the heck? Why is that acting so odd? I don't want to toggle... Hold to run, always run. Auto move. I don't like any of that. Toggle, always run, auto move. Whatever, we'll just deal. I don't know. Because I'm wondering... Yeah, when we run... Yeah, that's so strange. I don't know why it's like that. Let me try the controller. I want to see if I'm just like going nuts here. Now see, he's got a normal speed. When you're using the controller... He's got a normal speed, but when you're using the mouse and keyboard, he's like super slow. Whatever. Okay, I'm just going to stick with what I know then. Damn it, that's annoying. I'll figure that out later. I want to get on with it. We have quests to do, so let's take a look and see what we're working on with the quest. Level 9. Not a whole lot going on. That's my ship. That's not what I'm doing. Deputize. Travel to Waggoner Farm. Okay, so we should be getting pretty close to the ship situation. It's I also have to point this out too. This was very funny. So the other day, Dr. Disrespect, who I find very entertaining, and I don't talk about the streamers very much, or recorders, or content creators rather, especially someone who's not, I'm not in their league, but he was playing Starfield, and I was like, let's see how the 2-time can handle some of this stuff. And it was some of the funniest...
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke.
Some of the funniest stuff I'd ever seen. So there's a video that's coming up of me in space. I was doing a side mission called Ground Pounder. Or no, actually, okay, so this would have been after the fact, so it's already out now. But anyway, the mission that I did called Ground Pounder, it was like a 2-hour quest line. And in that mission, I had to take out some enemies that were flying in orbit on like 2 different Altair like planets or moons or something, and they were whooping me, destroying me completely, obliterating me big time. And I was like, what in the heck is going on? What am I doing wrong here? Well, Dr. Disrespect was doing some flight stuff as well, not for the same mission, but he had the exact same reactions that I did, where he was just like, this is the worst experience for flight I have ever seen, and he was so furious, but it was very funny to watch him going off like that. And I was like, okay, if the 2-time's having trouble with it, then I don't feel so bad, because if he's good at games and he's sucking, then it's not just me. So I asked Michael about that, and I'd done some research prior, but he echoed a little bit about what others had said, that flight is much more difficult with your starter ship, and that it's imperative even, that you go and try to get a new ship like as soon as humanly possible, just because it's like your starter ship is so trash. Michael, do you have any additional like thoughts on the whole like flight thing and why your ship sucks compared to what you get from this deputy ranger mission situation?
As far as I can tell, the Frontier, the first ship you get, is just like the most basic ship out there. There are others that you can buy that are pretty basic as well, but most of them have something that's upgraded that makes it better, and it's sort of like you're just bare bones. I think they also sort of meant for you to, like, maybe instead of buying a new ship, kind of try and upgrade that one a little bit, because you can add weapons to it. The more you add weapons, so let's say your gun has 2 lasers, right? If you add a 3rd or 4th laser, you get extra reactor spots you can put power into on, let's say, lasers, right? And that just means they recharge fast and they shoot that much faster because you have, 1, 2 extra lasers. And so there are ways you can upgrade it, but if I'm being honest, I have the ship that you're talking about, and I've not come across anything that is close to it yet.
See, that's what I've heard, is that a lot of people, they get the next ship after the Frontier from this mission, and they stick around with it for like hours later. Now, speaking of ships, so just as we happen to get ready to go to this farm mission, a ship actually just landed here, which was like really freaking cool. Like a ship just docked right next to me, or not docked, but it landed on the landing pad right next to me, which really gives a sense of this world is living and breathing. And it looks like a star freight logistics thing, and the ship looks like it's got some potential. And I noticed this also too with enemy ships. Maybe it was a Spacers or Crimson, I don't know. But when you come into like their loading bay in the storage hold or whatever, when you come in here and you go to the ladder, it says inaccessible. And initially I was thinking like, oh, that's too bad. You can't just like do whatever you want with ships. And that's not true. You can do whatever you want with ships. The reason I can't do it is because I don't have the perks unlocked. But any ship that you see, you can steal and make it your own ship if you want, and presumably customize on top of that. So if I wanted to steal this ship, assuming I have the necessary perks, I can do that and make it my main ship if I'd like, which is super amazing. And over the last few days, because I recorded a bunch of Starfield episodes and then I moved on to another playthrough, and then I'm bouncing back and forth, as is the nature of a content creator, there have been a lot of people that have created their own ships that have been really remarkable. There was like the Futurama Delivery Express ship, Pelicans from Halo, like Star Trek ships, like everything. Now there's a couple of ships that I wanted to design. There's one ship in particular that I think would be perfect in this game that I want to build myself. I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not even going to say what it is because I don't want anyone else to do it. Not that anyone ever watches these episodes anyway, but there's a ship in mind that no one has thought of or brought up that I want to build that'll be immediately recognizable, and I'm excited to do it. And there's two of them, in fact, actually. One of them I won't say because I'm actually going to build that one. The other one that I do want to build that I don't think I can because I'm not good enough is the Firefly class ship from the series, you know, Firefly. And I think that would be really freaking cool. Malcolm Reynolds style, build a crew, wash.
Do you require?
Yeah, all that stuff would be dope. But that's a whole other conversation. So now we're going to do this mission, though, so we can at least get our main ship. I'm still learning about how the whole, like, flight and takeoff thing is, because I've heard that you can take off, go to orbit, and then land, but that doesn't really make sense. You can go to the star map, for example, so I don't actually have to take off for this. And I can find... so it's Aquila City. That doesn't really make sense. Frontier. Okay, so there's a quest thing here. Check out your ship's inventory. I don't understand that. Let's see. Missions. Deputized. Travel to Waggoner Farm. But where the hell is the farm? It's like the ship got highlighted. So I don't... Oh, it's over here. Okay, so it's on Welsh. No, it's just outside of Welsh. Let's back up. It is... Here. What is this one? This one is... on Torre Luna. Okay, so I should be able to, without having to go to orbit, I should be able to launch and land directly here. So I click on it, set course, yes. Okay, and then travel. Okay, so I just saved myself some time. That's something that I learned today.
Restart collective space. Hold while we scan your ship.
No contraband this time, so we're good.
Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? That sounds...
I always feel like I'm cutting off Sam and his daughter. But whatever, we got shit to do. Okay, I'm also going to screenshot this. So something else that I found out today is that if you take, like, screenshots yourself, like an image, or like the photography mode.
Okay. It's called space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can...
Yeah, no one cares about your stupid haiku. If you take screenshots in photography mode, they showed up in the loading screens, which it was a very cool little feature that no one really talked about. There's so much to look at. I want to go and explore that thing, whatever that is. I don't know what this is. It's a man-made structure for sure. Oh, it looks like a lab of some sort. God, I just want to go there and kill everyone. Okay, we'll figure that out in a minute. want to do this because I need to get a new ship. I gotta move this on.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
Interesting. Also, Emma Wilcox is bae. Just throwing that out there. You can disagree if you want, but you'd be wrong. If planning to come back, they must be somewhere nearby.
Back behind the house, there's some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to kill people.
Guys don't
Let's
know
do
we're
it.
after them. They're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go.
I do want to know why... Interesting. Moving is so slow. There has to be a better way. I need to understand why that is. Okay, forward, back strafe, primary attack, secondary, activate, reload sheath, power, hand scanner, open menu, toggle, point of view, jump, sprint, sneak, hold to run, toggle, always run. I'll look at that in a second. That might be what's going on here. Spaceship flight. Let me see if this is what I'm thinking it is.
I think it's the hold to run.
Yep, you're right. No, it is that. Yep.
Okay,
Which is weird because, like,
run and sprint.
yeah, so this is walking, hold to run, and then sprint. Yeah, I see. Okay, gotcha.
You want the always run to be on.
I didn't realize that there was a difference between running and sprinting. I find that obtuse and annoying, but whatever. There's a lot of things I don't know and get wrong, and this is just another one of those things. How did I... What was the... Damn it. I'm gonna have to remember what the... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa! Okay, Michael, I don't know if you knew this, but if you go into the game and you go to help, it tells you everything in the help menu. There is a help menu that breaks down everything. I just clicked on it, and it's like contraband and stolen items, controls, crew, crime, damage types. Like, there's literally... I've seen no one bring this up. There is a help menu in the game that tells you literally everything.
Huh.
No one has brought this up. Everyone is making articles and videos and how-tos, and it's like, bitch, just look in the freaking menu and look at the help, and it'll tell you. Typically, when you see help, it doesn't give you anything that's really useful, but this is everything. Damage types, data menu dashboard, inventory, map, missions, ship, skills, star map, dialogue, doctors, environmental damage, equipment. How does no one not know this is here? Stealth, surveying, vendors, unique items to enemies. What in the hell? How did no one know this? Truly amazing. And I just figured that out by accident.
I'm dumbfounded. This is...
That's literally everything anyone ever wanted to know. Could you imagine? Bethesda is probably sitting there rolling their eyes as a company, just like, God, everyone is so fucking dumb. No one knew? Nobody knew to look at the menu and click on help? That is beyond wild. I am shocked. I am shocked at this.
Well, it's crazy because there's things where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to look up this thing when I decide I want to go do it because, you know, there's just so much to do. And I'm like, well, now I know there's an actual menu that will tell me what I want to know.
God, I can't believe we relied on Google for all this stuff for so long. That is ridiculous. I'll tell you though, this farm world is actually really cool. It's like a mixture of like canyon and forest, which is really neat. Oh, I gotta stay with Emma Wilcox, which is fine because we're gonna get married. Oh, boot tracks. Several pairs of boot tracks lead into the canyon ahead.
Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
I can't believe there's a freaking help menu. I feel like you could tweet that and it would probably get like 500,000 likes because everyone is so freaking stupid. Myself included, by the way. Like, I'm not. Like, I just found this.
Sightlines here are terrible. Anything could be ahead, or behind for that matter.
And everyone's really worried right now about what's going on in the canyon here. Swarming sunflower. Quite a few of these guys. Oh, and it's forcing me to go down there. Nice. Ah, level 10. Hell yeah. Moist with envy. Who did I just... Oh, there you go. Oh, this hand cannon freaking rips, dude. I just, like, one-tapped to level 5.
Hope you don't mind. I'll let you skin that one.
I really like Sam Coe. I'm gonna be gay with him. Boot tracks turn right along the canyon floor. Sam Coe, don't you dare even think about being a top, you understand me? I'm just kidding.
Look out!
Or am I? My accuracy blows. Oh, that thing, did he just go into the ground? Oh shit! These swarmers can go underground. Aw, I only got 14 experience for killing this thing? Oh shit, my hand cannon ammo is like depleted. Damn, this settler is just disgusting. Am I poisoned or like my status? Bunch of bug parts and stuff. Alright, we're gonna need...
Your time's coming up.
The only thing that holds the gunplay back, in my opinion, is the slowness of it all. Like, I don't like how some of these things feel a little too slow in that sense. The UI would be nice as well to get an update. I might have to look into those mods for real. Oh shit, mine. It was like, I just got up close and personal to examine a mine. And then straight up realized, oh, that blow up in my face. It's also really unfortunate to hear so many people are having like performance issues with the game. Cause like, it's been a good time.
Scanner pick up anything fun?
Oh, Sam Coe, you dumb asshole. Like, I was just, like, trying to, like, farm some of this aluminum, and I got my laser out, and this dumb bitch just walks face first into the laser beam. Yeah, it's not wanting to, scan the nickel. It's fine, though. Whatever, dude. Alright, swarming sunflower. These ones are injured. They look like they were like barely alive. Oh, he just like drilled into the ground. There's another one nearby. Oh, whoa, he got up there? Yeah, he's dead. It's fine. Fleshy parsec pooch. Take that. Flocking a horsemander grazer.
definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up on these canyon walls. Wait a minute. Got a situation here!
Damn, these things are fast. Jeez, Emma Wilcox. Making me moist, woman. Calm down. Goodness gracious. Oh, mines. Shit. I gotta scan this stuff so I know not to run into the freaking minefield anymore.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell. Grab some cover!
Holy shit. There are a lot of nasty enemies. Oh shit. Let's see. I want to get rid of you. Take you. A pack octo maggot? Jesus. These things are disgusting. Looks like my ex. Ugh. I did not make good choices. Alright, let's see what we got here. God, these things are huge and disgusting. Level 10 though. Doesn't really, oh, you know what? I need a perk. I need to unlock a perk. It's weird how they shoot the maggots and like their physics are hilarious. They just like flop around like some sort of beanbag chair sort of. Oh shit. Okay, Sam, if you walk in front of my shot again, I'm just gonna take you down. Seriously. I like you, but if you're gonna get in my way. Okay, I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to look at my skill points. Okay, I was thinking about doing it for weight, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it in tech. Ballistics, piloting is probably where I want to go. So can I, well, I wonder, do I have to unlock this whole row? Michael, do I have to unlock the whole first row of perks to get to the second, third, or fourth rows?
No, each row, let me open mine up so I can just sort of look at it. So like the first row is free, the second row requires 4 points in that row. In that tree. So for example, I'm looking at the tech tree, right?
Yeah, me too.
If you want payloads, you have to put 4 points into either ballistic, boost pack, piloting, or you could put all 4 into piloting if you did the challenges the right way.
Okay.
As long as there's 4, you can move on to the next, and then each new row is another 4.
Okay, so boost pack training, I am 4 out of 4. Really what I want to get to is starship design, and so I need to put 4 in the row before it in order to get that then. So I'm wondering, energy weapon systems, engine systems, payloads, or shield systems? Let's see, energy weapons. In the 24th century, advancements in energy weapon technology have revolutionized combat as much in space as on the ground. Energy ship weapons have 10% increased damage and cost 15 less to use in targeting mode. Ship's top speed is increased by 10. That might be very important. Ship cargo, 10 more capacity. That's payloads. That's what I want then.
May I make a recommendation?
Please do.
I have the targeting control systems. It was one of my base perks. It makes it so that during combat, you know, you lock on with your missiles or whatever. In the same mode, after you've locked onto a ship, you press X on a game Xbox controller, and you do like it zooms in on the ship, and you can choose which system of the enemy ship to target.
Oh, okay. So there's a couple things that I need to get clarification for. So it says spend 4 more points in tech. So I don't have to do it in the row behind it. So like I don't need to do energy, engine, payloads, or shield systems. It just means 4 on anything available to me right now.
Anything in tech will get you closer to starship design.
Gotcha. So I only have boost pack training. So you recommend targeting control.
I really like having the targeting control systems. It makes it, if you're planning on boarding ships,
Yes.
it makes it very easy to, break down the shield with your laser and then target them, change over to engines and say, I'm going to target their engines and blast them with the ballistics. And
Say no more.
their
Done.
engines get damaged enough before the ship blows up.
That was a question that I wanted to know, because remember we were talking about like the white and red meters, and so it was like, okay, one is obviously a shield, one is ship health, but I was confused how legit that was, because some humans have white and red as well. Even the enemy, like the alien, like fauna have that as well. So I was like,
Increased knowledge on that, though still approximate knowledge. It sort of seems like some enemies just have a lot of health.
okay,
And instead of displaying one big long health bar, they just sort of put it in chunks, and the white bar on top is how far you are through the current chunk. Does that make sense?
it does. So okay. Well, so I just had one of these giant maggot alien creatures, and I was shooting at it, and I brought his red bar down all the way to like what looks like 1 HP, but the white bar was still about like 3/4, 80% full.
Right. So if he has, let's say, three red bars, right? Each white bar that you reduce will take another red bar away, and then there's the last bit counts as like a health bar.
Interesting. Okay,
Yep.
I'll need to.
Because that's happened with every single one that I've fought that
natural
has
tracker.
multiple chunks. That last bit piece happens every single time.
Gotcha. Okay. Also, just curious. Oh shit. Fine. That hurt me a lot. Have you come across any sort of perk or ability or like equipment that gives you like an air dash? I know there's the jetpack, which acts like a dash, but like it's kind of more like up rather than forward.
Not yet. That's not to say it doesn't exist. I realize this is not what you were asking for, but in the last rank of tech, boost assault training includes a thing where if you're boosting while you aim in the air, you hover in the air.
Interesting.
Smell that?
I want to say
I bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire.
no. There
They're
is.
close. Be ready.
Would the gymnastics do it? Let me see.
Because I'm also wondering if there are jetpacks that just have a continuous stream. Because the idea of the jetpack is just like boost, boost, boost is a little bit weird. Like it's fine. Like I don't hate it, but
Oh, I know about those two. As far as I know, there are 4 kinds of boost packs. None of them are the stream you're talking about.
damn.
Yeah. But they go basic, skip boost, balanced, and power. And as you go up, they get I think the skip one recharges a little bit faster. I think. The balanced one is like a little bit of extra power, but you still get a couple of boosts out of it,
Okay.
per bar. And power will drain the whole thing to boost you as high as it possibly can.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna confront the ruffians. I do just want to shoot them, but I'll confront them, I guess.
This close to a tour. Hell, they're right in that damn neighborhood.
Stand off the bank ought to keep the Martian tied up for a while.
You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you.
What?
Rangers get in our way, and they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
So I'm standing over the ruffians. I jetpacked over them, and so I'm boosting multiple times over them. And the ruffian leader just revealed to one of his underlings that apparently the marshal was distracted by... Interesting. The bank situation was a setup to distract him. Which is possibly a spoiler for anyone who hasn't done that yet, so keep that in mind. Interesting, though.
We're gonna have some fun.
Oh, he's got some interesting outfit.
Well now, look who's here.
has a deep voice for a
called in the cavalry.
long eyelash pretty boy.
Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
Let's see, you're the ones who need to leave right now.
Is that so? Well, we're mighty comfortable right where we are. What's more, we've got numbers. Seems to me you're playing with a weak hand. So, got any last words I should try to remember? Oh, I think it does. We've been found out! Don't let him leave here!
Oh, he's level 16. Alright, let's see. We need to get this shotgun action here. Oh, he dropped his weapon. I shot him and he dropped his weapon. Does he pick it back up? I guess it doesn't really matter. He's only throwing punches now. He dropped his weapon and he's not fighting back with a gun, which is hilarious. Oh shit! I just blew up a huge tank and it, like, knocked him out. Oh, critical again.
Taking on the first is a death sentence.
Okay, he's like straight up dead. She's like just shanking him with a knife. Calibrated star roamer. Space helmet. So I didn't even get any information out of this guy. I just straight up brutally murdered him, which I'm okay with. I have no issue with that. They have a ship too. You best believe I'm stealing that shit if it lets me. Alright, well there's a lot of stuff around here and a lot of corpses that we just made, so let's see what we can collect from these fools. I'm disappointed they killed so many guys. Oh, there's a guy back there. He's not even showing up on my map as a red enemy. The game just recognizes him as a little bitch.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Talk in a minute. I'm trying to pick up gear. Okay, give me a second. Weapon case. Nothing in it. Son of a bitch. A lot of target practice. Are these mats? Yeah. Aluminium, as it were. Quite indeed it is. Here, cheers. Alright, let's see what do we have over here. Anything useful? Jug, no. Here's a chest. Membrane. I want that ship, though. That ship is just chilling.
Who doesn't like loot, am I right?
You got it, Samco, for sure. We're best friends now. Alright, so what is this ship? This ship is a watchdog. Does it let me go on this ship? Still inaccessible. Son of a bitch. Dude, let me steal your shit. See, if I had enough, like, skills, this would already be over. I'd be able to get that thing. Sounds not bad. Yeah, finally a purple helmet. Okay, I'll take that. Spacesuit. Wow, some of these spacesuits are freaking stupid. My contact on the inside came through and I've got your ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope Tech. I'll drop it off at the agreed upon location once the credits are in my account. If you need any other ships, Jack, let me know. Always looking for work. Well. Whoa, that modifying Grendel looks hot. Grendel? Whatever. Suppressed Maelstrom. Okay, so my mass is at 222. Okay, so what do we have that's taking up all my space? It's probably just resources, most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna give all my resources to El Señor Co. Where are you, buddy? There you are.
Here, this is for you. It's not a gift, just a contribution to our cause. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service.
All right, give me a gift. What do you got?
I wouldn't dream of it. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more.
You gave me copper.
All right, let's get back to...
I
wouldn't say no to an upgrade.
What am I possibly going to do with copper, fool? Let's see. Assassin's Maelstrom. Coachman, Cutter, Deadeye. I'm keeping that thing. Disassembler, Grendel. Interesting. So that one, so Disassembler has accuracy at 66, modified has 68, mods 1 of 8, 0 of 8. Suppressed Coachman is funny. Suppressed Calibrated Grendel? That's interesting. I kind of want to use that. The UC Naval Cutlass.
Next time.
Alright. It's white, I think, right? But this looks like it might be fun to play with.
Oh, jeez. Sorry.
Oh.
Startled me.
So the suppressed Grendel is not fully automatic. Very interesting.
Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Waggoner know that she's safe. For now.
I like that so much. So he picked up that data pad and he was like, here, take a look at this. And Emma was like, what do we have here? She actually picked it up in the dialogue exchange and looked down at it, which seems like, okay, like that seems kind of like basic and kind of dumb. But remember, this is a Bethesda game. And typically when you have dialogue conversations with people, like they stare at you and they sort of react in no way at all. Like if this was like Oblivion or Skyrim, it would have been like, let me take a look at that. And they never would have lost eye contact with you. Wow, this is very interesting. Thank you for sharing. No, instead, she actually looked at it and had more dynamic movement, which is very, very cool. And I'm glad that that's a thing, because otherwise that would have been really annoying. Can I fast travel? Frontier? Yeah, I can. So yeah, she actually picked it up, looked at it, and like looked into it. That's pretty sweet. Okay, I'm switching back to controller. I already know where all the buttons and stuff are for controller. I just don't want to learn on the mouse and keyboard.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men?
Yeah, I did. I found those men. Put them down like the dogs they are.
I'd always heard the Freestar Rangers were dependable, and now I've seen it firsthand. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
I actually don't know who they are. Whoops. I probably could have talked to the guy and got a little more information before I put bullets in their faces, but that's alright.
They say the Rangers always get their man, so to speak. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I hope we figure it out, because I don't know what I'm
I'd
doing.
hate to be remembered as the Waggoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long. Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
5,800 credits. And a decent chunk of XP. Emma Wilcox is no longer following. Emma, no! I'm supposed to have my babies, dude. What the hell? Seriously. Actually, does the Waggoner farm have anything? They look like they might have... What is that thing? A space cow? What is this thing? A Blumix.
Good folk here. Hard workers.
Straight up a Blumix. Damn, dude. I guess it's one disgusting Piggly Wiggly. Oh, radioactive modified Eon. Okay, Michael, I have a question about stealing.
Okay.
So if I want to steal, okay, so it says I'm hidden, but my partners will get mad at me if I steal from someone and they see me doing it, right?
Do you have the empath perk?
I probably don't, because I'm not very empathetic in my real life.
The thing is, it's not like it's going to... Like, if you get that debuff, I think you could just go, like, sleep on a bed or sit and wait, and you could get rid of it if you really wanted to. You know what I mean? It's a timed thing. The one where they get pissed off at you, you're getting a buff or a debuff when it happens.
Okay. I just ran away and ran back, and it took them a second to catch up with me, and I was able to steal it before they could get back, so...
Yeah, that's all that you're worried about.
Yeah, I don't want Sam Coe or Emma Wilcox, God forbid, to know that I'm a thief.
Stealing while as a deputy for the Freestar Rangers, maybe not the smartest thing, but...
They don't have to know. Look, I'm a crooked cop, okay? What am I supposed to do about that? Nothing.
I come drop.
I succumb to my whims, okay? Actually, wait, I don't want to take off. Damn it. Just got in the middle of taking off, and I don't want to do that animation. Psst. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take that screenshot as well. All my screenshots are like built-in default screenshot things, or backgrounds for the loading screens, which are cool. Man, it was amazing how, like, at the Wendell farm or Waggoner farm, whatever that was, like, the gravity was so low, but on Aquila City, like, it's just, or on Aquila, it's like so much heavier, and I'm having a hard time jumping. I wonder, I need to find the merchant around here. So when you land on the landing pad, there should be somewhere a kiosk where you can sell stuff. And like the ship tech who will help you change your ship if you want to do that. It's not there. That's weird.
Which planet are you on?
I'm on the Aquila planet, on Aquila City.
So, like, if you're running from your ship to, like, the main gate, instead of going left to the gate, there's a little building on the right. The tech's in there, and I believe the Trade Authority kiosk is just outside.
Oh, fantastic. See, it would have taken me ages to figure that out. Okay, yep, I see the building to the right. Yep, I see the kiosk. Fantastic. Oi, Sam Coe, I need you over here, sir. Alright, let's see. Trade Authority kiosk. Alright, sell. Sell from Frontier. Sell weapons. Okay. Assassin's Maelstrom. Okay with that. Calibrated Grendel. Coachman. Grendel. All 5. Scout's Lawgiver? Interesting. Staggering Grendel. Bethesda Coachman. Suppressed. I feel like I should keep a Naval Cutlass. That's only 1.4. I'm assuming that's pounds, I guess. Disassembler. And they're really cheap. They don't give you a lot of money. Alright, so we have... I've got multiple Grendels. Let's see if I can sort this by damage, by value, by weight, by type. Okay. Peacekeeper, I haven't played with that yet, actually. Med Theft Coachman, I do want to keep that. Cutter, whatever, I need it. Berserker Equinox, I need that. The Suppressed Calibrated Grendel, I'm just going to sell it. It has 3 mods on it, though, but whatever. Disassembler, fire rate's 170. 254. I don't really need it. Staggering versus a disassembler, doesn't really matter. Michael, do the weapons have like levels associated to them that I don't see? Because like I'm wondering if I get a staggering Grendel and it's epic now, and it the damage it does is like 3 points of physical damage. When I level up, does that go up, or do I find like a better Grendel down the road that has higher damage?
So they can have mods on them that does not change that rarity at all. So it wouldn't be like a perk on it. It would just be like, you know, you modify, let's say, the receiver so it does more damage. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
The barrel so it does more damage, or it has better accuracy, stuff like that. The other thing you can use to increase those like damage per bullet numbers are like, for example, if it's a ballistic weapon, you could take the ballistics perk in the combat, or like if specifically it's a rifle, you can take the rifle over the pistol and that kind of thing. Got it.
So I'm looking at the Scout's Lawgiver right now, rifle, and I really like the design of this weapon, and I want to do stuff with this gun, but it doesn't quite do the damage that I want it to, so I'll have to play around with that. Grendel, Kraken, Lawgiver. Okay, we're good on everything here. Spacesuits, calibrated. Yeah, that thing is just so freaking ugly, dude. Dumb. Packs, I need to sell these. Ground crew pack, Chameleon, Deimos, Deep Recon, Ecliptic pack. It looks cool, but it doesn't have the same boost as my legendary, which I'm going to refer to as an exotic, because why not? 116. So the galvanized calibrated Star Roamer space helmet epic is not as good as, say, the rare O2 boosted advanced deep mining space helmet. Doesn't look as cool. They need a transmog system here. Okay, so this is purple, but we're just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to keep the one that has more value. That's how I know it's better.
Something I noticed, actually, while watching one of your playthroughs, or one of your favorite videos, there's a line for, it's like DR, and it's a number, but it doesn't tell you what DR is. I think that's the average damage resistance on that piece of gear.
Okay, I assume that's what that was too. I wasn't sure.
I wasn't sure if you had noticed that or thought about that, because it seems to be that when I started doing some of the math on the top 3 numbers on a piece of gear, where it has like the different resistances, and I think that's what it is.
Okay, good to know. Okay, I gotta put some clothes on. I'm naked right now. Radioactive modified Eon. So I think, so you can sell weapons and buy them back and they're not stolen anymore, I think. Right? So let's see if I can, oh, it won't let me sell it. They won't take a stolen weapon?
There's potential for that.
I thought they would do that. Okay, so what do they have? So he only has for sale like what I've purchased. Okay, that's fine. Sam, where are you, dick? There you are.
Good work dealing with the You want me to carry something for you?
Sure.
I used a digipick to unlock a novice storage box. Guess what was inside?
What's that?
1 digipick.
Ridiculous. I do like how the weapons can be modified. That feels really good. Actually, what's his ammo type? 0.50 calibrated. And he can't use that. Okay, so he needs... I'm going to take his 0.50 calibrated. Give him a weapon. Okay, and that is 7.7 ammo. How do I, in the inventory, do I do... Oh, there we go. Big skips. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just kidding.
Guess we're done.
I do like Samco. Good dude, good dude. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna sleep on the ship real fast just so I can reset the... Actually, wait. I bet if there's a trading outpost here... Oh, it's ship services. Just kidding. I thought maybe there was... Okay, that's just an outpost. Kiosk, if there's not actually a person that I can sell things to. Vasco, do you have anything here?
I will keep your items safe, Captain.
Thanks, dude. What do you got? Vasco has resources, so okay. Just leave that as it is.
Good day, Captain.
Can't wait to get a new friggin' ship, though.
Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Alright, sleep in 4 hours. Baby, come on. 13, 12. Eight. 7. Alright, there we go.
The mighty hero awakens.
Well, that's so funny.
To me tonight.
When you wake up, it says you awaken feeling rested, and then your people on your ship actually make a comment too. The mighty hero awakens.
Greetings, Captain.
Keep it in your pants, Sam.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
Okay, yep, they're back up in business. Okay, 64,000. I could buy a ship for this, but I'm not quite interested in that right now. Okay, let's take a look at my inventory. Need to favorite some things. The radioactive modified Eon. Plus 20 damage against robots, randomly deals radioactive damage and demoralizes the target. That's fun. Skip shot Kraken. Don't really care about that. I probably will sell that. Let's see. Yeah, I might just sell the skip shot track. Well, Michael, is there any reason why I'd want to keep a legendary or epic weapon on me now that I have one? Or, like, would I want to sell that? Like, for example, I have a skip shot Kraken, a legendary pistol right now. But I'm wondering, like, if I don't like the gun, should I sell it or should I keep it because it's legendary and that's, like, a special thing?
I would say it depends on what the perks are. If you think you'd like to have one, but later on you could modify it to be something you liked better, like if it had a red dot sight on it or something that made it more enjoyable to use or whatever, maybe hang on to it if you think you could mod it. But in my experience, I've just been selling anything I'm not using as far as weapons go.
Regardless of rarity?
I have not needed anything super rare to get the job done. With the exception of like a couple of nice shotguns that have popped up, all of my weapons are just light weapons.
Interesting. So the rarity is the perks, but not the overall damage. It's mods that really help out with that.
Yeah, there's a couple that do it, like one of them is like the anti-personnel thing where you get 10% extra damage against humans.
Yeah.
That actually, adds up to be a lot of damage, the higher, your skill with that type of weapon goes. So it might be worth it. I think you're gonna modify it, but
whoa.
The game's so big, I'm gonna wait on it.
Watch it. Ships coming and going all the time.
Okay, this gun is crazy. Okay, let me explain. So something I just did. Okay, so I stole a radio-modified Eon, a radioactive modified Eon from the farm. The gun looks really cool, but it has a really unique weapon ability to it. It's got 3 mods on it: compensator, large magazine, and binary trigger. So check this out. So when I aim the gun and I pull the trigger and I hold it down, 1 shot. I lift up, another shot goes. So if I pull and lift, pull and lift, pull and lift, it's doing like rapid shots. Me pulling and holding the trigger does 1 shot. Releasing the trigger does another. So if I just like tap, 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 it's like, it does double my finger tap speed. That is a cool gun. Please, nobody take this away from me. I'm a member of the law, so obviously I need it for a reason.
Word to the wise. Avoid the stretch.
That gun's dope. All right, let's go do this mission wrap up here. Aquila, City in the Bee.
A year or 2 back, I shared.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the road.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Waggoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Waggoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
I agree.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Waggoner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago, after the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
Interesting. Finding a starship thief, the men hires the best lead, so explain why they won't make a farm, what happened at the Battle of Nera.
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take a United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up. I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Good. The last thing I need is the Council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
All right. Where Hope is built. Cool. All right, my friends. Well, that is a wrap on this episode of our Starfield playthrough. We just hit right over that hour mark, so we're good there. We'll continue on right where we left off here in the next episode of the playthrough. Michael, thank you for your help. I hope to see you in the next episode if you're interested in participating.
Sounds fun.
But for those of you guys that are watching at home, thank you for that. If you enjoyed the video, show your love by hitting the like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Any feedback for me, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There are some links that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time, and hope to see you when we continue with more of our playthrough of Starfield. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. I will see you around. Later.